So I'm going to give this program Weezic a try just to access the most basic feature, which is hearing you play along with another part and evaluating your performance for you. There are other features, but I'm going to focus just on that basic one. So the first thing you see when you open up a score is the request for your computer to use your the microphone, because it's going to be listening to you play. So I'm going to say allow. Now it's loading the score, and I'm going to focus on practicing the piano primo part while it plays the secondo part. And you're going to hear only what I play because I have headphones in right now, so that I can listen to this part without the computer hearing itself play this back, if that makes sense. I only want the computer to hear me playing this on my piano. Alright, down at the bottom here you have some buttons, and the most basic option is this scroll bar, which allows you to navigate through the score. So if I go here, I go to the second page. What you're mostly going to need, this button seems to give you the options just to highlight or not, and I'm not going to use that very much. This button gives you a mixer, and I'm not going to mess with that, and a metronome, which I am going to use to turn the tempo down significantly because I'm not much of a pianist. And you can see these other options. You can change the key up or down, the reference pitch, and how much of a countdown you get. Alright, this button is where most of the action is. So here you're going to see, we're actually going to use this afterwards because it's going to give me some feedback on how well I did from green to red, green being better, red being worse. This is also where I can reset. The mic is going to give me the option to change the playback. So as I said, I want to hear piano part secondo and play primo. So I'm going to turn off primo so that it's not playing that back. But I do want to hear secondo and metronome. Okay. One thing I found is that I have to keep clicking and unclicking these buttons to get back to things I want, and I find it seems to require more clicks than I would expect. Alright, tempo, I've already changed that. Now, detection of notes. This is something I do want. Now see, this is where I'm a little confused because it says change. I don't seem to have the option to change it, but I think I have that option over here. And this keeps throwing me off a little bit. Here we go. This is where I can turn that on and off. I do want it to detect the notes, and I will want it to color them. I could not find in the help pages what this means, latency detection trigger. A bit of more investigation might turn that up, but I'm not going to worry about it for now. Alright, ready for action. I'm going to hit play. I'm going to hear a couple of clicks in my headphones. It's going to play secondo, I'm going to play primo, and it's going to tell me how well I did. Let's see how it goes. Alright. Frankly, I didn't do too well, did I? So the red shows some mistakes, yellow shows inaccuracies, and green shows accuracies. So I click over here and it gives me a little readout of how well I did. If I want to give it another go, in fact I think I owe myself another shot at it, click on the garbage, click over here. Now the home button doesn't seem to do anything down over here on the left. To get out of this option, I have to click this again, go back to the navigator, get back to the beginning, and I'm ready to go again. Now, that sounded pretty good to me. I thought I got most of it right. it doesn't look so great. So this will need some refining, some practicing, I think, to get used to the timing. The latency might have an effect. But that gives you a basic sense of how this works on a laptop. I have not tried the iPad version yet, but hopefully it's useful. If you're a really good player, it might be more useful than it would be for somebody like me. And enjoy.